block, number 99. That's how much respect they have for Aaron Donald.
Second down and 12. Backside pressure. Taylor floats it out. A little juggling grab made by Eric Gray, the rookie from Oklahoma. Down at the 42. 6 more on that catch by Eric Gray. And it sets up a 3rd and manageable. So they've been able to get back into 3rd and 6 range after the penalty.
Well, this is an excellent job of getting out of the pocket, evading Kobe Turner up front, number 91. Bad throw by Tyrod, but absolutely saved by Gray. Oh, no, we don't want to see that. Number 26 going to 310.
That's why you have Eric Gray out there right now as Barkley is being looked at by the athletic training staff. 3rd down and 6. Pocket collapsing. Taylor flush, throws toward the sideline, and the catch is made by Hyatt. He was all alone and was able to get his feet in bounds, waiting for that ball from Taylor, an 18-yard pickup.
Well, Tyrod's looking all the way left and then comes finally back to Hyatt, who's been his favorite target so far. But this is all Tyrod making this play happen, making sure he got the 2 feet in, nailed it. But that Tyrod had to move because Gray's block was coming unhinged and he was getting pressure. Look for that all game.
End around Robinson. He's got great speed and elusiveness. Robinson all the way down to the goal line, and Wandale Robinson in for the touchdown. Without Saquon Barkley, the Giants getting creative in the run game and leaning on a guy who spelled a running back role at Nebraska.
Well, do me a favor. I know we're going to watch the ball here, but don't forget Andrew Thomas, downfield, number 78. Look at this block right here. He's throwing people out of the club, clearing the way for Wandale Robinson to make that huge reverse turn into a touchdown throughout this football game. But an excellent answer. We saw the effort by Andrew Thomas. Bellinger downfield blocking. That tells me even though they're out of the playoff picture, these guys want to win.
Let's get a game break as we head across country to Los Angeles and check in with Carissa Thompson.
Thank you so much, Kevin. So the Cardinals threatening to score, and Kyler Murray with some miscommunication with his receiver, and Sidney Brown takes advantage with the pick. He's got a convoy going the other way, and he makes some great moves. You know, this is a highlight. So 99 yards for the pick 6. Philly in front, 14-3. Kevin?
I mean, with a convoy, you could have at least lapsed into the C.W. McCall lyrics of that classic convoy song. But, you know, it's all right. 99-yard return and a 14-3 lead. Stafford to the air on 1st down, and there's Puka Nacua all the way to the 40-yard line, and a 1st down for Los Angeles, a pickup of 15.
Well, watch Ronnie Rivers. Now he's getting a taste of what Kyron Williams was having to do. Watch this run through and this collision. Oh, man. Here comes Okereke. And this is why they're going with quick game. But watch 58 and 20. That is a big-time collision, center divider kind of deal. And that's big boy football now.
Play action. Stafford pumps. Pressure comes. Stafford in trouble. Down he goes. Bobby Okereke. His first sack of the year. A loss of 6 as Okereke gets to Stafford.
Well, here's what happened. The linebacker's going to end up wrapping around the side here to the left. Once he felt Flott get blocked by Rivers, he knew, I have Rivers in man coverage. If Rivers goes to block, I got to fire on the quarterback. Nobody was open downfield. And that's Okereke for you. This guy's all over the field leading the team in tackles.
Plays every defensive snap. He and Xavier McKinney are 2 of the 3 in the league with Cameron Curl that have not missed a snap on defense, and now the Rams have to use a timeout.
They were bringing something off the edge. We talked about 2nd and long. You know, Wade Martindale
30-second timeout.
Loves to pressure during that situation, but they had some cooking. And you know McVay wanted to just make sure everything's all right.
Pump the brakes a little bit?
Yeah, just hang tight, boys. Let's rally here. Let's figure this one out, identify it properly, and steal some of these yards to get us in a 3rd and manageable. You're in second and long. Be ready for some heat.
How about the fact that the Giants have 2 of the 3 players that have played 100% of the defensive snaps available this year? That's pretty impressive resilience, ability to stay healthy for Okereke and for McKinney.
And it's not like they're just kind of hanging out on the outskirts. They're really involved in every game plan. And McKinney, I mean, he's the brains behind the operation in the secondary, getting everybody lined up. Alignment and assignment football, so important for the defense.
2nd down and 16 for the Rams. Five-man pressure, picked up. Stafford with time, checks it short to Robinson. And Robinson down at the 42-yard line. It's a pretty rare thing to play every snap, Laura Oakman. Bobby Okereke's 1 of 3 to do it.
We asked Wink Martindale the last time he had 2 players not miss a snap. He named 2, Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. Bobby was silent for a minute, saying, wow, that's elite company. He's a first-generation Nigerian-American. His parents grew up in third-world poverty, telling Bobby and his siblings, if we were able to get here from our circumstances, you have no excuses with your privilege.
Stafford floating it up on the sideline, incomplete, and here comes a flag. Flying in from the secondary as he tried to drop it into Cooper Kupp. And this should give the Rams a 1st down.
I think you're going to get illegal contact.
There's no foul for defensive holding as the ball is in the air. 4th down.
So it will not give the Rams a 1st down, and now 4th down.
Well, this is the matchup right here where they thought the penalty was, and then outside where the football is going to go. They're saying the ball was in the air by the time the hold happens. And a high hit on Stafford. Inadvertent. But they're getting some runners on Stafford. And you know, any quarterback, I don't care who you are, it's uncomfortable having the opposing team's jerseys running free at you with nobody covering up color. That's why he had to ditch that football, the old chuck and duck.
Olszewski will watch that one drop.
And, you know, on the offensive line.
Right.
You know, and placing 9 offensive players on IR after they appeared in at least 1 game.
There's one of them right there, quarterback Daniel Jones.
And that was just a gut punch in Las Vegas. We called that game. But it's been injuries across the board, and they've been hit hard on the offensive line.
Slayton in motion. Taylor. Pressure up the middle. Taylor in trouble, and down he goes. Kobe Turner and the conductor with his 7th sack of the year. 7.5 sacks for the rookie from Wake Forest.
You see they're just running line games up front, and essentially they're going to run one here, and then Kobe Turner, his job is to wait, and then throw his guy by and catch a little pick from his buddy up front. That's how you work these line games perfectly. Tyrod Taylor, either run it on 1st down or you got to get rid of that ball quickly. These guys got to get open for him.
2nd and 21. Taylor finds his tight end Bellinger, but immediately tackled by Christian Roseboom, and now 3rd and long, and this is not where the Giants offense wants to be. Look at the battle for these rookie sack margins. The most sacks by a rookie defensive tackle, Kobe Turner, 7.5 sacks this year. You're chasing the rookie Aaron Donald now. He's in reach of that.
I mean, those are some impressive names, whether it's Buckner, Jones, or Donald.
3rd and 16. Taylor, Bellinger again, and Bellinger trying to turn it upfield, but like a heat-seeking missile rush east was on top of him, and Bellinger just muscled his way for an extra yard through contact, but it's 4th down.
They're just happy to get a completion, try and switch up some of the field position, and a smart play when you're getting all that kind of pressure and you're in a 3rd and long by Tyrod Taylor, just to dump that ball down, move on, cut bait, get on with your life. They got to be better on 1st down. They can't take those sacks. That's what really screwed them up.
2nd 3 and out. That sack from Kobe Turner, changing the entire drive. A McGillen to punt it away. Trammell calls for the fair catch, and he'll make it at the 25-yard line. Raheem Morris said he had no idea Kobe Turner was going to be one of our best rushers. What I noticed first was the hustle. How about the flair from Kobe Turner, the conductor? getting it back for the Rams offense.
Last drive, Stafford hitting the turf for the first time.
All passes on that last drive, only 7 rushes, 16 passes today.
Stafford, he's going to get a guy coming from off the screen on the right, a free runner right at him. And he's got to beat it with the throw. That is not easy. It's McLeod out there screaming off the edge because they had somebody to occupy Kyron Williams on the opposite side of the formation. Rick Martindale dialing up pressure.
Not a surprise, second in the league in blitz rate this year are these Giants. Williams trying to find any amount of running room. There's not much there. To the 41, that's where they started, maybe a half yard beyond that, but Nunez-Roches made sure it wasn't any more than that. Frustration for Kyron Williams, just nowhere to go.
Dexter Lawrence not allowing the center to move, and just clogging the hole, stopping him before it gets started, putting him into these second and longs where once again we've seen the Giants dial up some pressure looks.
They blitz almost 47% of downs. The Vikings, the only team that blitzes more in the league. Bring just 4 this time. Stafford, too tall. Was it intercepted? Picked off by Dane Belton. In for the injured Jason Pinnock. And Belton's first interception of the season.
Rule on the field is interception. The New York ball first down.
Well, tips and overthrows in the middle. You're going to see Puka Nacua from the point here run a basic cross. And when he gets into the window that Stafford wants to hit him, Stafford, this is just a miss right here. And he's going to exploit the middle of the field. He feels Okereke move outside. And he just missed the throw. He threw it a little too high. But tips and overthrows. Well, that ball came out kind of funny. And Stafford's like the master of all these different arm angles. You see him. He called it right there. He's looking at Puka. He knows that ball just came out a little different, and he missed.
First interception in December, broke a streak of 170 straight attempts for Stafford. Now Taylor with pressure around it. Floats to the outside. Taylor caroms off the hands of Robinson, incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. That coming from Ernest Jones, and Stafford snapping the second longest active streak behind Kenny Pickett in the NFL.
I didn't expect that name coming.
Luckily, I had it on my bingo card, so we made sure that graphic got on.
You see him going through the coverage, and he's seeing it well. He's processing it well. Just a physical mistake. Let's see how they respond, and if the defense can help him out.
Here's Taylor on 2nd down. Robinson on the receiving end. Dropped immediately shy of the 43-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down, roughly 5 for the first down for the Giants.
Long 5, short, and he runs back to the quarterback, and Quinn Lake hits the T-step perfectly and doesn't let him advance up the field or even fall backwards. But Dayball, oof, got to get sharp on those depths of the routes to save space on 3rd down.
And a fumbled snap. Taylor pouncing on it, but it's a turnover on downs. Oh, a major miscue for the Giants, and they cough it up on their side of midfield.
Move on the field. There was a turnover
Side here. The ball go off the hands of Tyrod Taylor. He had it turned. He had 2 hands on it. Slightly to the right, but they're never perfect. Just a miscue by center quarterback John Michael Smith Jr. and Tyrod Taylor, giving the ball right back to the Rams. That's when they needed to be opportunistic. And the Rams defense get bailed out.
Best start of the day for the Rams. They'll take over at the 46 of New York. Toss play, Kyron Williams. Trying to get to the outside, lowers the pads and drives forward for a decent gain. Cordell Flott chased him out after the 4-yard pickup.
Just solid pursuit by that defensive line there with the Giants, but It's going to be interesting because Ashawn Robinson, a former Ram, former champion with the Rams, Super Bowl champ, number 91, he's really had to make up for some of that Leonard Williams void. You know, Leonard Williams going over to the Seahawks earlier in the season. The onus has been on 91 to help Dexter Lawrence inside and let Kayvon Thibodeau and Okereke work the edges.
2nd and 6. Stafford looking. Dumps it over the middle. There's Higbee again. His safety valve is his tight end. And he finds Higbee for a first down near the 33. A pickup of 9. Okereke and Ward there to stop.
Well, bringing more and more pressure to Stafford's blind side. This is the route by Higbee over the ball, but they're going to bring 2 to the blind side here. And we mentioned that the left tackle's out. We know Alaric Jackson isn't playing, and Noteboom's going to have to be in there. They're testing him right now, Kevin. They're testing him after that turnover with great field position. Let's see how many reps Noteboom got this week in walkthroughs and in practice, and if he's prepared for this game.
So far, just the 1 sack allowed by that Rams offensive line. Stafford to Williams, trying to find blockers. He's got him. Williams picking his way through traffic. Williams gets 9, zigging and zagging through Giants on the edge.
Well, watch this little screen here. Stafford's going to look to his right, try and move the D lineman, and then you got to get your blockers in front. They don't do an excellent job of it. You see Shelton had to double back for McFadden, Micah McFadden, number 41, and he's got to clear it out down the alley with that screen. Almost a home run.
2nd and 1. Oh, the play fake. Stafford, Higbee, a one-handed grab, and backs his way for the first down.
I thought that was going to be a handoff all the way. But instead, they run the naked, almost get run down by Ojulari off the edge. Adoree Jackson has to come up, and he knows. He missed the one to Puka. He missed that one to Higbee. That one close enough for Higbee to save. The one to Puka, I don't know if Kareem Abdul-Jabbar could have got that one. But that's all right. Sometimes that happens. You got to battle back. Your defense gives you the ball back. Now you got to go manufacture some points here.
First down and 10. Coming up on the 2-minute.
To trust the pros, like New York Giants tight end Darren Waller, who relied on a team of pros to make 7 catches for nearly 100 yards and score a touchdown in a Week 7 win over the Commanders. And off the field, Darren trusts a team of pros to help him score his winning smile with the #1 doctor-recommended clear aligner in the world, Invisalign Aligners. Invisalign, transforming smiles, changing lives.
Coming up on the Verizon Halftime Show, Kurt, Terry, Howie, Michael, and Jimmy. Bucks win and they're in, but they're trailing right now. Philly playing to clinch, and the 49ers fighting for the #1 seed. Coming up on the Verizon Halftime. 2 minutes to play here. Rams trying to push themselves closer to the playoffs. They would clinch if they win and Seattle loses later to Pittsburgh. 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line. Nakua in motion. Stafford will swing it out to Nakua. Blockers out in front for the rookie wide receiver. He's inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for Nakua down to the 6-yard line.
Well, I love